Episode 301. Zhang Xinji gave a bitter smile. He had wanted to say something, but in the end he held back. Zhang Yu's plan is truly unwise. The enemy formation has experts. One-on-one combat is their forte. Yet now, Zhang Yu wants to use a one-on-one approach to break free? Isn't that using your own weakness to attack the enemy's strength? That plan probably won't work. But Zhang Xinji had already tried every other method he could think of. It's useless. They're on the defensive now, guarding flawlessly. They're not trying to attack, just aiming to wear the four of us down in this lava. Zhang Xinji was out of options, yet Zhang Yu and the others were still trying to make an effort. Why should he pour cold water on them now? With that thought, Zhang Xinji said nothing. He continued healing the teammates within his skill range, calculating how much longer his mana could last. Meanwhile, the two players on the flanks had gradually pulled away, and as expected, two opponents followed each of them. Windward formation chased one, Lu Mu chased the other, while Lord Grimm led Steamed Bun Invasion and Lingling Kill to continue handling the situation right in front of them. Just as Zhang Xinji had predicted, this tactic brought no turnaround. The Blade Master and Sharpshooter who had run off were still being firmly pinned down in the lava by Windward formation and Lu Mu. As for the front, he finally got a good look at the weapon in the hands of the ever-changing unspecialized Lord Grimm. He switched between ranged attacks and close combat, managing his own target while still finding moments to lend a hand to Steamed Bun Invasion. Zhang Xinji sighed inwardly. He knew the battle was lost. As Windward Mist's shell flew back to their position, the sharpshooter's portrait in Tyrannical Ambition's party had already gone dark. He was the first to fall into the molten rock. Immediately after, the Blade Master in a one-on-one duel with Lu Mu found no advantage, despite his 6-level lead. Following the sharpshooter, he was the second to fall. Zhang Yu's love for a good scrap, and the striker's back being covered by Ye Weiyang, gave them a fighting chance, but it wouldn't last much longer. Windcomb Smoke's artillery shells were aimed at Ye Weiyang. Meanwhile, Lu Mu had already vaulted over the lava, charging straight for their position.
We've lost.
Zhang Xinji typed the message into the public chat.
Haha, you're too kind.
Yi Chu replied.
Who are you?
As you can see, I'm a pro.
Zhang Xinji fell silent. The names Ye Chu, Huang Shaotian, and Su Mocheng had already flashed through his mind. But he was a meticulous man. Without 100% certainty, he would not jump to conclusions. If it really was those three, then Zhang Xinji had to admit he'd made a colossal blunder. Trying to win against those three with Zhang Yu and his crew, that's pure fantasy. Their synergy and teamwork, this was precisely what Zhang Xinji had considered their greatest strength. However, in the 7 completed seasons of the Glory Pro League, Ye Chu and Su Mucheng were voted best duo 4 times. The 3 times they weren't? That's because Su Mucheng hadn't joined the Pro League yet. To think you could use teamwork as an advantage against the most perfectly synchronized duo in all of Glory. Ha, that's just laughable. If that were truly the case, Zhang Xinji would be deeply embarrassed. Yet, he couldn't simply dismiss the possibility. As for Ye Chu and Su Mucheng, he wasn't actually very confident. Beyond a gut feeling of familiarity, he hadn't seen any clear evidence. As for Lu Mu, a single move was enough to reveal a god-tier level of skill, and throughout this entire match, he remained remarkably quiet. The intel said he was a chatterbox, but he's dead quiet this time. What's the reason?
It's not the same person. Being talkative isn't his habit, so it comes and goes. Or this person is Huang Shaotian, and this time he's deliberately hiding his traits. Such a deliberate concealment means he doesn't want to be recognized. Who is he afraid of being seen through by? By me? I saw through him, so they know who I am.
The meticulous Zhang Xinji left no possibility unexamined in his analysis. As he pondered, his gaze instinctively shifted back to the opposing side. Lord Grimm and Windward formation stood there, perfectly still. Ever since Zhang Xinji sent the message to surrender, aside from Steamed Bun Invasion tossing a brick and throwing some sand, no one else on their side had launched another attack. Zhang Yu, the striker, and the other guy who loved a good scrap, both popped out of the molten rock, their bodies still bubbling with flame. Zhang Xinji did not reply to the two of them, and they said nothing in return. They simply stood there, silent and still. Their feelings at that moment were all too easy to imagine.
Well, if you have nothing more to say, you may leave.
Is that Yi Chu's voice? Zhang Xinji racked his brain. He really wanted to turn on a recorder, capture it, and analyze it in detail. He hadn't heard Ye Chu's voice much either, In pro matches, the arena voice chat between opponents is blocked, no talking allowed. But in the regular online game, it's optional, and voice chat is on by default. Zhang Xinji had typed out his surrender message earlier, a habit from his pro gaming days.
Lord Grimm.
Zhang Yu was grinding his teeth there, wanting to say something for the sake of appearances.
Hey, are we meeting at One Line Gorge again at midnight?
Yi Chu asked with a smile. Mentioning One Line Canyon only made Jiang Yu's pain worse. He wanted nothing more than to leap over the molten rock right now and give Lord Grimm a good thrashing. But in the end, he didn't move. He knew full well that if he did, he'd just be making a fool of himself again.
You just wait.
Zhang Yu's threat was hollow and empty.
Ha ha. The bet's always open. Feel free to come back anytime.
Withdraw.
Zhang Xinji said something, and all three of them quit the match. The system declared Lord Grimm's side the winner.
Ha ha ha, Zhang Xinji's not up to snuff, huh? Did you see that brilliant sword strike of mine? He thought that would be enough to hold me back. I have to say, he's far too naive.
Seeing his opponent retreat, Huang Shaotian immediately started chattering, trying to talk over the system.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all. Look, I'm telling you, back then, there weren't more than 10 people who could pull that off.
Then I guess I'm one of those 10.
Of course.
Then I don't get it. What exactly are you trying to show off to me?
Let's settle this. I'll switch accounts.
That brilliant sword move of yours has definitely made Zhang Xinji suspicious. But given his meticulous nature, he wouldn't jump to conclusions without solid proof. Are you sure you want to log off Lu Mu now and log on as Ye Yu Shengfan, just to help him gather more evidence?
Huang Shaotian was stunned by Ye Chua's words. At that moment, the assassin Lingling Sha was also frozen in shock. The massive haul of items listed in the victory sidebar left Zero Kill utterly dumbstruck. Clearly, he hadn't noticed the stakes of this match earlier.
Everyone else has already logged off.
Huh? Lingling Kill propped himself up, itching to ask about these items. Did every team member get a share?
Hey, good work out there. This is for you.
Yishu initiated a trade with 00 Kill. Accepting the request, 00 Kill saw the item placed in the window, a level 30 purple-grade twin-tail sword. Thanks. 0 Kill accepted the offer with pure delight. He'd done absolutely nothing in that match, and yet here he was, gifted a purple weapon. Could such good fortune really exist in the game? 0 Kill was at a complete loss for words. But the others had already quit the match in a flash.